Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook for 30 days, but you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage you to go over there, hit that subscribe button, and then scroll on over to the playlist section, hit that, and you're gonna find all the workouts categorized by month. I think we have about 250 workouts on there now. So we are in the June 2026 playlist, and the workouts will be labeled just like they are here. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live, Strength and Stretch Tuesday, and it'll have the date 6/2/26. So with that, I think we will go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, I see Sheridan and JJ are back. Laura and Tim are here. Good morning, everybody. Great to have you back. I know Laura and Tim were with the new grandbaby, or with one of their grandkids. I'm not sure if it was the new one, but anyway, welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you. Good to know I'm not working out by myself. It's starting to heat up over here in Arizona, taking those arms to the side. I think we're gonna get up to 100 degrees again in the next couple days. We've enjoyed our double-digit temperatures, but the heat is coming. Sheridan and JJ, I got to peek in on some of your vacation. It looked like you guys had a fantastic time, so I'm sure it was amazing. All right, let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and take it side to side. Go ahead and stand it up and just take the torso side to side. Legs stay still. I see Lynn has hopped on. Good morning. Let's bring those legs in to about shoulder width, hands just above the knees, bend those knees, arch the back, head at neutral, then straighten the legs, round the back, bring the chin to chest. Pressing it down, rounding it up. ankle's popping today. And go ahead and round it out. One arm is going to come across the body. And the other arm across the body. Holding one arm behind the head. And the other elbow back. And taking those arms to the side and one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head, trying to touch those fingers together. And to the other side. And pressing one hand down toward the ground, pulling the head gently to the side. And release to the other side, same thing. And we're gonna clasp those hands behind the back or grab a bar like I'm grabbing. Pull those shoulder blades together. Press the hands down. Then bring the chest forward and the arms come up. We're going to go ahead and bring the hands down as far as you can while keeping the legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees and roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg is straight to start. Back heel is pressed into the ground, most of the weight on that back heel. And bending the back leg, keeping the heel pressed into the ground, but putting the weight to the toe. And taking it to the other side, same thing. Back leg straight, back heel pressed into the ground. And bending the back leg, weight to the toe. One arm on the wall, other arm up in the air as high as you can get it, crossing that outside leg over and then arcing the arm toward the wall. And taking it to the other side, stretching up and arcing. All right, we ready to get started? We're gonna start with just some back kicks today. So we're gonna bring the legs up, bring it up, bent, press it out. Think about stamping the sole of the shoe on an imaginary wall right at the end of your foot. Bring it down, put it down, and take it to the other side. So we'll alternate sides. Ready? And kick, kick. Last one, very good. And let's take it into some lateral presses. So one set of weights, bringing them right up next to, or like in a bicep curl position. And then we're just gonna push and pull. Last one, taking it into a deadlift. Do my first set with these. Got all my weights out today. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are slightly bent today. Push the rear back. Back stays straight. Weights right down the shins. Stand it up. Open up the hips. Okay, so my back is straight. I'm not doing this, just pushing those hips, tucking the rear, pushing the hips forward. Taking it back, stand it up. One, and moving into some forward presses. Just like the lateral presses, but we're gonna push in front of us. So we'll start with the arms right here, knees slightly bent, push, pull. Last one, and we're going right in to those alternating back kicks. Set two, here we go. Bent at the waist, back is straight, kick, kick. Last one, moving into those lateral presses. Ready? And push, pull. Last one, moving into the deadlifts. Knees are slightly bent, pushing that rear back down and up. One, and moving into the forward press. Ready? Push, pull. Last one. Set 3, our last set in our first round. Here we go, into those back kicks. Kick, kick. Last one, and going into the lateral press. Bringing those arms up and push, pull. Last one, and going into the deadlift. I see Jenny hopped on. Good morning. Legs shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, push the rear back, weights down the shins, back is straight. Stand it up, tuck the rear, push the hips forward. Last one, and finishing up around with those forward presses. Feet are shoulder width apart. Bring those arms right up in front. Push, pull. Last one, and just like that, round one is in the books. How's everyone feeling? A little high five, high five. We're gonna start round two So just a weighted squat. So one weight in each hand. You're just getting started. You might not need very much weight, but this is generally one that you can use a little bit more weight in. Legs are usually one of the stronger muscles in the body. They're the biggest muscles in the body. Push the butt back, sit down, stand up, push the butt back. Back is straight. Don't round the back out. One more. Very good. I'm gonna do, I don't think I've ever done exactly this one, but we're gonna do a stir the pot. I'm gonna start with really light weights. So we're just gonna stir the pot and then the other way. There we go. How was that? I don't think I've done that one. All right, now we're gonna go into a plie squat. I think I'll grab my kettlebell for this. You can use a dumbbell too. I'm just gonna use a kettlebell, but we're gonna have legs wide, toes pointed out, only squat. I'm gonna tell you not to put your butt back, just to go straight down and up. Last one, and we're going to finish off without any weight, just doing a toe tap. So tap, tap. Last one, try to get that leg up as high as you can and avoid bending over at the waist to tap your toe. Really try to keep your chest up. All right, we're going right back in to the weighted squats. Ready? Feet are shoulder width apart. Press that butt back. Sit down. 1, and moving into that stir the pot. I'll go just a little bit and wait. Here we go, ready? Very good. All right, and moving into the plie squat. Where am I? Ready? And take it down and up. Last one, and we're going to go into those toe taps. I'm just going to sort of clean up my space here a little. All right, ready, and tap. Very good. All right, and just like that, we're on our last set, starting with our last set of strength training before we go into the stretch portion of the workout. We're gonna go into those weighted squats. Ready? Push the butt back and sit down. Last one, moving into those stir the pot. Little weights here. Here we go, ready? Stir, and the other way. Last one, very good. Plie squats are next. Ready? Tuck the rear on this one. Take it straight down and up. Very good. And finishing up with those toe taps. Ready? Last one, and just like that, strength portion is done. I hope you guys had a good workout there. We're not done. We're gonna go into some stretch. I'm gonna take off my shoes and socks, so if you'd like to join me, you may. All right, let's go. Feet flat on the ground, hands behind the head. We're gonna pull the chin to chest, and at the same time as you're pulling, kind of push the head into your hands, giving a little resistance, a little push-pull. Release. Bring it right back up, but bring the chin to one side of the chest. Same thing. And release. And bring it right up to the other side. Push, pull gently. Release. Arms go out, left leg is straight, right leg is bent, taking that right leg to the inside of the body, keeping the right shoulder on the ground. If the shoulder comes up, move your knee back toward the midline until the shoulder goes down. You can use your other hand to put a little pressure on that knee. And release. We're going to do that same thing to the other side. And release. Feet are flat on the ground. Right leg crosses over the top of left. You're going to pull that left leg off the ground, using it to pull the other leg toward your chest, and then put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. So you're pulling the whole leg toward the chest and the knee toward your opposite shoulder. And now put the hand on the inside of the knee, press that knee out, while continuing to pull the whole top leg in. And release. And taking it to the other side, same thing. pushing that knee out. And release. We're going to go ahead and sit it up. Hands behind the back. You can have fingertips facing out or in. Feet are flat on the ground. We're going to bridge it up. Trying to make a table with your body. All right, we're gonna go into some Z-sits. Knees go side to side. Good, and taking it onto your stomach, pulling one heel to the rear. And release. Other heel pulls toward the rear. And release. Taking it into child pose. We're gonna sit back on the backs of our legs. I'm gonna use a little bolster to sit into because I can't get all the way back on the backs of my legs. Tops of the feet are pressed into the mat. Arms are stretched out in front. And we're going to thread one arm under the other, thread the needle. And taking it to the other side. Move that bolster, we're gonna go up into down dog, so toes on the ground, and then put the butt up and get those feet, try to get those feet flat on the ground, heels down, head right in between your arms. Right leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under the armpit. Arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. And taking it to the other side. Leg comes up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Dog on the hands and knees. One leg comes forward. That back foot, the top of that back foot is pressed into the mat. We're going to bring the arms up and back, and then tuck the rear and push that back hip forward. Try to relax it so you can just keep pressing a little bit more throughout the stretch. Take it to the other side. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push the back hip forward. taking it onto our rear. In butterfly, using those elbows to press the knees down, but still sitting pretty tall here. Release elbows from the knees with the straight back. Take the chin toward the toes. And release. Let's go ahead and go one leg bent, one leg straight. Think about pressing the bent knee down toward the ground as you take the chest toward the thigh with a straight back. And release. And we'll do that same thing on the other side. Release. Go ahead and straighten both legs. One arm across the body. Take that shoulder to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. And to the other side. And down to center. And chest down toward the thigh, back is straight. And to the other side. Down to center. Back is straight. And bring it up. We're going to go into crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder. And to the other side. And release. We're going to go ahead and stand it up. Stretch up tall. Go ahead and forward fold down as far as you can with straight legs. And then go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Tuesday. How's everyone feeling? Got it done. I have a card for you today, and it says, "This above all, to refuse to be a victim." That's good. Margaret Atwood. So I hope everyone goes out there and has an amazing day. I'm going to be back tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness. Tomorrow is the most cardiovascular workout of the week. So Tabata Wednesday is tomorrow. The workout, I love when it's done. So anyway, but I will be back tomorrow, and I hope to see you. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.